that they naturally are disqualifies them from trying to be me. You understand? In competition, motherfucker, who? Copying who? Stalking who? Watching for what the fuck you do who? Who's doing that? Waiting for the hiding around the corner or in another country until somebody else breaks the mold so that I can jump in. I mean, once you fold, you can't unfold, nigga. Once you fold, you can't unfold. It's only one person here that's supposed to be breaking the mold. I don't know what these people is doing. Liars, thieves, drug and the populace. This should be insane. If these people really looked at themselves and thought that they can come for anything that belonged to me. Because the reason why it was given to me is because I'm not like you. I'm the only one. Also, I'm hearing about some of these groups that they're not supposed to have help when they go through this journey. And all these people ganged up. That's their first mistake. All these people ganged up. They got technology. They put all their money that they stole from me into getting technology or whatever this is. You watching me, stalking me, going up in other people's house, taking things. You a fucking, like, we could just line the 10 commandments up. Now, if this is some underground king shit, I guess you could do whatever you want to do. That's what's wrong now. These people's doing whatever they want to do and blaming other people. But you're not going to be reaching for my crown. Your hand's too dirty. It's no offense. It's nothing personal. You could never have it. We would. You might as well. If one of these people get to sit on this throne, on a British throne, or be labeled the chief, the daughter of the chieftain, believe me, it's all the system is broken. There's lawlessness. You might well just go out there and do whatever you think you want to do. They're trying to turn the royal family into a casting call. Sit your ass down somewhere. You trying to turn this shit into a casting call. I feel like the old or the ancients or the grandfather, whatever, this was the problem. This is why these people separated and went and try to create their own thing, because it was not seen as clean, whatever they were doing. Whatever actions they were taking was not seen as righteous, true, and original. Okay? So again, these people, you will just have more of this identity crisis, more of this stealing of social credit sources. You just have more manipulation, lies, all the way to the top. I can't have it happen. There's nobody, all these people know it's true. There's nobody else. Everybody knows it's me. I mean, can't nobody for real be looking at this. My neighbors are applying to be in the royal family because they live next door to me. My family members that could have, in some of these cases, you could have been kidnapped. That's not even your family. They can't go and be royals. In some of these families, they denied you. If Christ is here and returning, you denied me, your ass is getting denied now. So people trying to make it like it's a problem that I can't communicate. I'm not crying about the fact that I can't communicate with these people. Obviously, God got it that way. But you're not about to go sneaking around trying to take something that belonged to me. You're not going to use a clone that you could have sent in my house to do crimes or murders when I know who I am. We talking about the consciousness. We talking about the soul. We talking about the soul proprietorship. We talking about the cornerstone right here. I don't know what those other people is that you put in here, but you can't be serious. The criminals that stole from me catered to this person and drove this person around and, you know, all this stuff, knowing that wasn't the real king. It was just a decoy or a rubber ducky. Bitch, please. Somebody must drive a Jeep. Y'all know how people be having them rubber duckies in their Jeeps. You remind me of my Jeep. All this is people in the industry trying to put themselves in places where they don't belong because they know that the music industry is never going to be the same again because of the acts that they took. So they're trying to find another place in life to sit, and you just can't sit amongst the royals. You can perform. Whatever these people signed up to do in the industry, they cannot go over and try to claim the crown. It's just whatever it is. It goes all against everything that have to do with this. It's totally separate. I don't care if you was a rapper 20 years ago. You can't have it. That's what I'm saying. Somebody seeing your family or something. There could be like a family that's already like, they let these people get money and a little bit of, hang out with some celebrities and stuff like this. These people went stupid, start feeling like that or whatever like this, and now they don't have nothing left from what they gained or what they stole. They knew it. It's like kind of like getting somebody to use up all their resources. You know what I'm saying? Like getting somebody to use up all their resources. So when you want to come after them, they don't have nothing to. They don't have nothing to use to rebuttal or to come at you or something like this. It definitely couldn't be my in-laws. Definitely couldn't be my family, because all these people lied to me all my life, and they were sitting here playing around with my crown and didn't even tell me it belonged to me. So if these are supposed to be advisors and guardians, they're all fired. Every single one of them. They didn't do the job. Okay? There'd be a complete synopsis, and I would already be walking into something. Somebody could have took a clone, because they could be trying to find somebody like them. If they made one of these clones into like a murderer, or they made one of these clones into a sex slave, or they made one. That's why they had to weaken. You can't fuck with me. Ain't nothing these people saying that they did to me that I done seen, so you didn't do it to me. It's like some Sean Paul type shit. Like, it wasn't me. They said they see me on the sofa. This could also be something too. Okay. This could be that, I don't know. This could be that Jean B. Pierre energy here. We got a Two of Cups. Somebody want to be in a Two of Cups. They don't want to celebrate with these people anymore. I don't know who this is. Okay. Now, I was looking for my glasses. Yeah, somebody think they taking something, but not so fast. I was looking for my glasses because I wanted to go ahead. You know what? Let me see if we can do it without it. Let me see. We already listed. I already wrote this last year about being a no-fly zone. So I guess these could be people that's crawling up out of the sewer, trying to get to somebody. I don't know what they're using to try to get access, but that doesn't mean that. It's kind of like Simba being in the wild with Timon and Pumbaa, and don't really know what's going on in the kingdom. Again, or this is like a Simba energy that was taken as a baby. As soon as they lifted him up and said, this is his kingdom, somebody snatched Simba and took Simba off, or brainwashed Simba. And it took 30 years or 40 years for Simba to realize who she or he is. That's what this is. While all these people played around with all my good things, my goodly things, and placed them at temples or brains or minds or homes of other people, so I can't rise to the occasion. And so that's why I said everything that these people is really, really nice looking, nice smelling trash. What they call people like me with a big stomach, bad built. These motherfuckers got bad built brains. I could get a tummy tuck. I could get a tummy tuck when I can afford to do it. You can't fix your motherfucking face, bitch. Girl, and that's why I said the group of people that's entertaining this shit, that think it's so funny, it's like you can't be serious. You can't even be on the council. You can't even be a real judge. You sat here and watch this person murder somebody or leave their wife and then go steal a baby right out of her stomach without her knowing that she's pregnant, and then come back and try to claim the throne with some filthy bitch that don't even look better than your wife. Everything that she got in her, everything she got, she stole it from your wife. You a trifling motherfucker. I wish you would think you about to touch my shit. Somebody trifling. You gotta look at me, peer in on me, take something from me. You already lost. You already lost. These are some trifling motherfuckers. And how dare you? These fair ICs and all this shit that's sitting here looking at this. Ugh. I wouldn't want none of y'all nowhere near. You ain't gonna be nowhere near my throne. Nowhere. Cause you know this is somebody that wanna say, yeah, I played this person. There ain't nobody playing me. You just a fucking straight out thief and a liar. And you might be fooling some other people. You ain't fooling me. For I have not known thee. This is a shame. Because some of these people is famous. And you sitting here trying to act like you knew me or we was partying together or something like this. And I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl living in captivity. And again, I've done more, I think, than anybody. Because most of these people that went through this process, they didn't have to do this. They just had to get one good person to sleep with or something. And they gave them the keys. You try to put me on blast and try to humiliate me by what I'm saying online. Which is the truth. And I gotta be the most psychic for real because I honestly haven't been around any of these people and I don't know how I know what I know. Like honestly, I wasn't in the caves with Moses and them 10 years ago in the wilderness. You see what I'm saying? I think that was a punishment for them. I mean, them being in the wilderness was a punishment. So these could be people that's mad because I was too little to know or I was not tapped in enough to know what really happened to these people. And they could be mad at me because of something that they did and they had to go into the wilderness. And you're going to stay in the wilderness. Even the people that's around me, they must have been in the wilderness. And then they went and started sleeping with these people from the secret society and they got tapped back in. That stole energy from me in order to get tapped back in. So, this is motherfuckers coming to the well, stealing from it, and then taking it to people for clout. They say that somebody is clout chasing. These are the people that's taking something because they know that these people don't have a voice to fight back or they don't have the steps. So you're picking on people that could be, I would say like maybe a wounded warrior, 9 of Wands, you know, or people that don't know what's going on. Because that's what I was saying. What if like some of us are different species? Some people telepathically communicate like through the mental. You don't. You really got to feel it in your soul. You get your receptors come from somewhere else. And they're trying to have you to compete with somebody that's doing something else. That's like a competition where half of the board is checkers and half of it is chess. It don't make no sense. Y'all motherfuckers are slow. I just got to get somewhere where people ain't fucking slow. You get what I'm saying? I got to get somewhere where people ain't, you know, weird or something like this, man. That's some kind of foundation, man. Everybody can pile up on something. You just go, you like to pile up, say you was there, fuck everything up, and then go about your business. Like none of these people are serious. I can't even take none of the world. I can't take none of the rest of the world serious. I just can't. I just cannot believe this is where we're at. I just cannot. I just, you know, it befuddles me. Or I think that's one of those words. Like, why if you never talked to somebody or you never had any interaction with somebody and they're sitting there, you're just a regular everyday person sitting in your house just trying to survive and people trying to act like they you. Nigga, I ain't even get to be at Beyonce level and be on national TV. Not that I want to, but these motherfuckers out here trying to break in my house, stalkers and shit, and y'all just gonna try to keep me in some status that I don't fit into? Man, come on. And it's your fault too. This is the funny part. You trying to be funny is what lifted me up to some, so I don't have to go do that. I don't have to sign a contract. I don't have to sign an NDA. I don't have to do any of that. Somebody's trying to act like, yeah, I finally got that person to sign an NDA. That's why she ain't saying nothing. No, it's either nothing's going on or you're brainwashing people because you can't make me sign any of that. Somebody is mad because the way that I'm going to be able to step into this bitch. That's what you mad about. That's what you mad about. But that comes with dedication. That comes with a type of dedication that ain't got nothing to do with you out there physically hustling. Since you think that that makes somebody successful, or a man or a woman or something like this, or the fact that people pay their own bills, oh well, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to talk about like some pimp shit or something like this, oh well, you know, I would think that if somebody think they pimping me out, so motherfucker, you paying the rent. You been paying the bills, bitch. Like, what you talking about? You been paying the bills, my bills. You understand what I'm saying? So I deserve everything that I deserve everything that you're paying if you've been stealing from me from the back end. This is bitches that's fighting over a female or a male that they saw this person. They saw that it's like a court case open and they like, oh yeah, so are you sure it's him? We got this evidence, we got fingerprint, we got this and that, and we also got the shoes. We found his shoe marks or whatever like this, whoop-de woo. Because the person ain't even met the person yet. You ain't even been face to face with the person that you claim and did this crime. And so somebody like, yeah, I done already did the case. I know who did it. His fingerprints was there, everything like this. And then they say, yeah, we got the two shoes. It's like footsteps going up. Oh, footsteps? What you mean? It's like two shoes walking up the driveway, and we took pictures of it. Well, it can't be two shoes because Chucky Johnson only got 1 foot, bitch. So it can't be him. You know, it's some stupid shit like that. And somebody like, oh, like I didn't think about that one thing while I was just about to pile this whole case on this person. It's like this is something about remote viewers competing. I've never learned how to remote view. So why that? You get what I'm saying? So I can't remote view. Oh, the crime person had to be a remote viewer. It had to be somebody that was in the 5D. Because that's why I said this shit is dangerous, man. For people just to be dragging people into these secret places and stuff like this. Because if I don't know nothing about the 5D and I'm not a race or a group that's supposed to be in the 5D, you understand what I'm saying? How are you explaining that? If this crime is a 5D crime, it couldn't be me because I don't dabble in the 5D. Somebody's getting left behind in the 3D or something, but bitch, we still here. Ain't that where the fuck you pay your rent and your mortgage? Okay, so they fell for the strong delusion that whatever this electronical shit that they set up around COVID is the way it's gonna be. And since a couple of goofy motherfuckers was getting some kind of gain up there, you thought this shit was gonna last. I'm tearing this bitch down. Back to the dust you go. I see what you niggas was gonna do with it. I see, and then that's a damn shame. Somebody opened up the door, and then 25 people run in, and the one motherfucker that had the key that opened up the door that found the place and showed you motherfuckers where it was. You gonna kick that person down inside of a fucking pit. Your ass deserved to be down. Ain't nobody coming for you either. Bunch of trash. I can wash my ass. Once I have to, I can soak it. For whoever the females is that tried to put something in my womb or something, or do something to my womb. I'm telling you, it must have been some kind of person coming this way. Not like some entity coming this way. For somebody to hurry up and try to rupture something so that something could be like gross or something when somebody came near. You bitches is lame. Like I cannot afford to live on amongst people that think that that's what the I would look like. Bitch, sit down. Clown. Somebody's a fucking clown. You know, it's like you be looking at so many people like, damn, I had a little bit of respect for this person at a distance or something like this, and it's like, oh no. Yeah. And then these are people that's in the way. Like you don't even know how to throw a party. You don't know how to organize anything. You don't know how to organize a benefit. I wouldn't trust you organize a motherfucking thing. Because these are people that like to have trash just sitting around. Drama, gossip, all this stuff leading the way. When it comes to business, I couldn't run no business with these people. That's what I'm saying. You can't run no fucking business with these people. You run nothing with these people. You don't even understand how much y'all, whatever y'all doing, get shit, you in the way, dude. You got to go. You got to get out the way. You got to get out the way, man. You that's dangerous, man. That's dangerous. Even if we woke up and it was 100 people that could control the world, and that's what's been going on for the past 5 years. Get these motherfuckers. You already had your shit. Get up out of there. And you know that chaos could erupt at any moment because you in charge of to be able to be in charge of trillions of people. And you for a second, you playing? And then you want to say, "Oh, look, she cussed." I don't give a fuck. God said, "Come talk to y'all how you talk." So maybe you can understand it like this. Okay, my mouth can be foul, but it ain't never. My soul is pure. So I don't know what these people talking about. These people, y'all got people believing that some of these groups of people can take your soul. They soul, or you can't touch somebody's soul. Like, what are these people talking about? You got YouTube murderers and shit like this. Bitches that's just for a couple Fenty makeup palettes and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Little deals here and there. Y'all got to. At some point in time, we got to. Hmm. I think it's already too late.
No, it's not.
Hold on 1 second.
It's not too
Okay,
late.
give me a sec. Okay, maybe in a minute.
No.
Give me a minute. Do you see any of my glasses anywhere? Okay, hold on a second. We will go in a minute. If the person, if it's at 5, okay, hold on. If it's at 5, it's probably gonna be until like 9. So let's. Okay, but okay, just give me like about 30 minutes. I'm just doing this while that Tylenol kick in. Did you see any of my glasses? Like that's like somebody being in a beauty competition with you, and most of the other girls, you know, they the ones that probably is thinner than you, and you know they got the nicest makeup and the nicest makeup artists and stuff like this. And then here you find out that these bitches was in your house last night putting some kind of bumpy skin serum inside of your foundation. Like, go sit down somewhere. All y'all disqualified. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be able to have any more Miss America competitions if this is how y'all roll.
Mom, who ate
Yeah.
the ice cream?
Hmm?
Who ate the ice cream?
I didn't. Only if I could find my glasses. Mm-hmm. Only if you can find my glasses.
I have it
Where is it?
in my room.
Okay, did Bun take it?
No.
Okay, can you give it to me or else I'm not gonna say it? All right, I need it quick so we can hurry up. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be a man, and there's not gonna be another woman unless it's me. It's not gonna be a transgender. It's not. It's gonna be me. Like I said, it's already been given. It's already written. I just feel foolish even talking about this. It has to be talked about. But I just feel foolish, like talking about this. This is so lowly. You know, I feel a little foolish. I mean, I'd rather be doing something else. Like the real person that really is the only one that can really grab the crown and sitting there. Like I'd rather not be dealing with the cooks in the kitchen till it's time for me to get my plate served. Unless they on the council, you know. I don't know what to tell you. Be a cook in the kitchen, a lady in the street. You can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. Now, what if you that kind of woman? You don't show your teeth to every guy you meet. Not even online. You ain't on there smiling and showing yourself with your best dress, your best face on, showing every man. Yeah, you could probably have this. Donate me some money. Like I can't even see it. It just don't go. This shit and royal don't go hand in hand. It don't. You. It don't. That's why I kind of do feel a little bit better just for me to have the camera not on me. Okay. It just don't go hand in hand. This type of behavior. Like somebody want me to like do a better thing with your background. Maybe you should try. I don't want to do that. Is depreciating the royal. Like I don't want to. I want to do just less than be seen. Like I don't want to do that. But you trying to make me like I'm doing. I'm not like the rest of them. They're going to be on YouTube probably forever. I'm not staying here. Like you know what I'm saying. In a minute, that white triangle got to hop up out of that little rectangle, and this is gonna be all y'all blood spillers. But they the ones that blame Sekhmet. You get what I'm saying? Talking about she was the one of the bloodbath. These people was, I mean, she could have had something to do with mankind, checking mankind. But I feel like a little bit was just too much was put on that. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no fucking little kids. Like, oh, that's so cool. I seen how they shut up all that place. Come on, man, go. Like, I just need these people to be removed. I don't know what else to say. It's not even to be funny. Like, because I feel like somebody's like, oh, you're going to talk all that shit? Because, ignorant people or unhealed people or people that's always in their emotions, like sometimes black people could be, they tend to go straight to what you trying to say or what you trying to say or something like this. And you can't even control the motherfucker. It's just like, what you trying to say, what you da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, if you really was listening to what I said and you had an open ear, you would really know what I'm saying. You would really know that what I'm saying, motherfucker. You should probably be listening and testing that shit out for yourself. If you really think about it. But see, motherfuckers don't like to give nobody their credit where it's due. And I ain't waiting for you to do it. Because I know the fuck you're not. You know that movie when they made Chris Rock the president or whatever like this? Like it was some kind of scam or something like this? Like this ain't that. This the real thing now. This shaving of the temples can also be these people are stealing from their temples, or this is like somebody stealing from like a you know how like in India they have those places where people come and throw a lot of flowers and they burn candles. It's like a temple or something, isn't it? And sometimes people could put stuff in the water for good luck and things like this. It's like somebody stealing. I don't know. It's just kind of strange. Because like the America wasn't built on like half-ended communication, broken language and stuff like this. It was on like looking people square in the eye and shaking hands and meeting somebody face to face, whether you nervous or they threatened you or whatever. It's like meeting somebody face. These people playing these games, ain't nobody said shit to nobody face. And so I can't, and with integrity, I can't even look at this series. But I'm like, they really is doing this though.
Mom, let's go.
Hold on one second. Give me 30 minutes. But I'm thinking like, damn, they really is doing this though. They really, I could feel the frequency. These people really over here trying to make a makeshift something. Cause we know how to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? How motherfucker was, getting your ass cable back in the day. You didn't have to have cable. You just got cable. You know what I'm saying? We know how to make some shit happen, but like, have we ever just tried to do it like the legit way or just give the people the credit that you really know should have it and, back those people? Or, has it always been about crime and stealing and things and then you want to still blame the white man? So I feel like Source is taking his time with me to let me see a lot of the ways how this stuff works so people can't use those antics. People can't use that antics. Like, what you mean? You got a clone of me over there, and you saying you better shut your mouth? I'm warning you. Well, damn, I'm just fine over here. What you gonna do? Go poke a drill in the back of my clone that you got over there underneath that hotel, or something like this, and it's never gonna affect me. So, I'm guessing you just a crazy maniac, and you just want to do it because you want to do it. Oh, okay. Page of Swords energy. I was seeing that like this could be also like this energy, like you could be tending to something, putting your light on it or something like this and not even know it. Like when you watch certain things, shows, I feel like some of this is coming from like, for me, I used to watch like cable and like shows like Real Housewives. I feel like people want me to start, they want to connect with me, they want me to start watching that shit again. I don't have no problem. I just don't have cable right now. And I'd rather be like in this like in just like that. And then like you got to give to get. I'd rather be in this just like that. And all these people had to do was like speak the truth. Right? Okay. I could be in my just like that energy right now. And then I could be sitting down on the days sitting there watching myself without being bothered by nobody and things like this. I can't do, I'm saying? So anyways, but while I was sitting here, I was still tending to things. That's that kind of power right there. You and ain't nobody running around trying to show, see, I did this, I did that. I might have to let your ass know once and do like I know what my energy do. You can play around with it if you know you can't play around with it. You can play around and act like you don't know. I know what my energy do. You got to be a miserable person to be around me, especially in my full energy when I want to be in good energy. You got to be a miserable motherfucker for that shit not to show up on your face or show up in your life. Okay? Or you gotta be trying to purposely be miserable or act like you're not happy. That's how I know what my energy do. So we got 7 of Pentacles here, and somebody is like really holding on to something. Maybe they was able to find a little something here, and they're trying to, grow something. 7 of Pentacles here. All right, somebody could be trying to grow a new one here. Page of Swords energy. This could be a young person picking up on something, trying to learn something. Whoever this is could be in the reverse here. Could be somebody's child. Somebody could have even ended the life of a child, and then now they're trying to go splice something else and create something else. Or they were building some new robots or something, and now they got to go back to the root of something, or back to like the soil. Like, you get what I'm saying? Somebody's realizing this. This could be this egotistical person. Wait, what does it say about the craftsman here? Okay. Words which the Lord speaks to you, O house of Israel. Thus says the Lord. Learn not the customs of the nation. I told y'all that could be the nation of Islam or some other nation. And it says, and have no fear of the signs of the heavens. Okay. Though the nations feared them. So other nations might fear them here. This could be also other nations coming up against America or American gods or older gods or something like this. Because I feel like I'm young and I'm old, I'm rich and I'm poor. I've been here before. So I feel like I'm really right there at like a really, balance something here. Okay. I don't know about somebody else here. It says, for the cult idols in the nations are nothing. Wood cut from the forest, wrought by a craftsman with the adzi. I don't know, the adzi zombie. No, but you see how this is crafted? Like this little stuff is like whittled right here, and it's kind of like intertwined here. This is like a little snake or a worm here, and then you have this little branch or something here. All right, so this could be something, and then you got these little, roots or snakes right here. It's like 3 different compartments here, only in this part here. But it's saying it's wrought by a craftsman with the add easy or add easy. Easy. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay. So this is what these people are saying here. And it said adorned with silver and gold. Okay. Now this do look gold right here. All right. And this looks silver here. Okay. Massive. So this could be people that's doing this shit over in Milwaukee, snatching up these kids, hooking their brains on them hooks, and then replacing them. But that means somebody was already watching. See what I'm saying? We talked about this about 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, these men didn't care about you from the jump. You see what I'm saying? These people or whatever. Okay. This is so disgusting, actually. Okay. That they may not totter. It's also making a tot. I mean, this could be something here. I don't know. I'm not going to speak to because I feel like this is what other people, something here. Like a scarecrow in a cucumber field. And we just seen the pickle right here. Are they? They cannot speak. This is also some people like like, I noticed like, you know what I'm saying? On the news or whatever like this girl was talking. The girl that had features like me, is like she wasn't supposed to say nothing. The other girl with the buggy eyes that looked like Kanika Jenkins, dark-skinned Kanika Jenkins' sister. This girl talking, oh yeah, we was that. And then the other girl was like, no, I just looked at him and I said, oh, cuz you all right? And he said, so some people are being, like, I don't know, there's some meek ones and then there's the loud, like, whatever. I'm just noticing this when I be seeing people. This could be some kind of, okay, a vice lord. Okay. This could be like some kind of vice here. Miami Vice. Okay, Miami. It's something about Miami also being like on lock or something like this here. They must be carried about. And it made me think about the little boy, seeing them pick him up Some person said that he said something, but they picked the boy up and they whisked him into the car. It just made me think about something like traumatic happening to something. And then we got verse 25 here, 1 and 25, desert dwellers. So we did pick up something about Colorado, temples, Arab tribesmen who cut off their hair. Okay. This could be Arab tribesmen who cut off their children. These could be like American children or brown skinned children or like children in general. Like, get out of here. You don't want to do something like this. All right. Yeah, who cut off their hair and shave their temples. This could be like, I'm getting like shaved ice. Okay. In honor of Bacchus. Baokas or Bacchus. This was forbidden for the Ites. So this could be Moab and Mexico doing something together. Seven of Swords. They can't steal something on. Okay. Four of Pentacles in reverse here. These are not sons of David, or they're not righteous ones in reverse. They're doing crooked things. Crooks. This could also be Tupac Amaru energy here. I guess these people feel like, once people get a hang, but I'm not getting a hang of it. And it's on purpose. They wanted it this way. So then, what do you get? Because God said ain't nobody stopping it. You know what I'm saying? This might think it was funny that they didn't put that little program. They didn't reroute your programming when they were supposed to a couple months ago. Now they don't have access to you. And now anything might come out. And people scared what you about to say. You get what I'm saying? Because some of this stuff ain't going to matter when this comes out like this. Nobody care. God don't care about the years of crooked stuff you was doing to somebody to try to make sure that you get on top of whatever this is. Don't get mad if you won't. About to get shot. Like, this is about the time when Malcolm X is at the door with the big old shotgun. And I'm just sitting here still doing tarot videos. You get what I'm saying? Hell, this could be something that this person was saying really around the time when they was yeah. So we in here. I'm looking at how this is. This is kind of falling down. This Four of Strengths here. Seven of Swords. This men come talking about a symphony of brotherhood with Martin Luther King on that song. This is good. They thought they was going to do this or cause me a death. It's not happening. All right. And then we got something about somebody being fed up here. Or they're not even fed up. Somebody ain't even close to being fed up with this little bullshit. All right. This can also be men that are dating women and they just acting basic. They just because they've been brainwashed. They don't even know who these women are. And these bitches is pathetic. I don't care how much money, whose lawyer or doctor you are, you pathetic if you gotta steal a man. We ain't talking about like you walk down and he like, oh, that's fine, I gotta get that. We talking about people actually bashing people's brains out and reprogramming their thinking so that they can have them for a boyfriend. Like, come on. All right, we got the Messenger here. Well, that's not what we are over here. And that'd be so funny. I'd be thinking like, it's like somebody that can be in two places one time, but it's not like these people are using with technology. This is something else. All right, this is something else. It's like imagine somebody trying to take your spot or something like this. Because Jesus said, go ahead and bring them before me. Bring them where? And in them. And in the Bible, it says Anybody that runs ahead in this space before Christ, they are is commanded to kill them. So that's twice. That's two witnesses. So I'm not worried about these people thinking that they're going to get something and keep it. I'm just thinking what's taking so long because we need to get to it because something is going on here. Why are we sitting here letting these people pile up all this? Why don't we stop it now? It's like, the first time you come home from work early and find your child smoking weed in your house, why you gonna sit there and get mad about it? I used to be like that with my children swing set or something. Why y'all? I'll be looking out there like, okay, okay, and then I just talk to only my kids, and then I had to go out there after a couple times and say, y'all, don't jump on that thing like that. Your mama wouldn't let something like this. Don't come doing like that or whatever like this, because kids just look at me like in fear. So I really didn't want to talk to the little kids and scare them. So, why am I waiting to come home and I'm looking at your ass when I walk in the door like, I'm about to fuck you up, right? I'm looking at you like that and you know it. And then you knew it the first time when I came in, the second time when I gave you that look again, and the third time now it's somebody about to get embarrassed. You about to get embarrassed. Okay? So again, it says they cannot walk. So I don't know if people are doing this low vibrational stuff in the communities, because they did say he was just standing there and they was talking to him and he said something, but I was hearing in my head that he didn't say nothing. Somebody's lying, saying something. And again, a lot of these people that's on this media, that's not even the real parents. That the people already kidnapped. I told y'all with the Nazaria thing, that was not her real family. That's the people that was holding on to that child for a certain amount of time, and then after that, see what I'm saying? And then that's why we seeing a lot of these people like, oh, somebody tried to snatch my kid right out the store. Most of these parents is not the parents that they was already with. That's why I'm saying these are people that stuck with a kid and don't know what to do, because this could be, what the heck, or some drug addict just said hold this kid or something like this. It's a trafficking ring. And it's not underground, like you got to go digging in the dirt or go in the forest and go through some hole in the ground, possibly. But we just talking about this is something that's done under the radar or under the table. Somebody's paying you $1,000 a week or a month to hold on to this kid, a drug war. Somebody could be a child left over from a drug war or something. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody could have been going through their early process of becoming a real something, okay? And they went through a process like this and didn't know what to do. And so what they had to do was just leave their child behind with a family and say, girl, I feel like somebody after me about to kill me or something. And then they had to leave. And maybe some people came back, some people couldn't. Or, I feel like this was other stuff here. People that was being awakened to their calling or something like this. And but this is still a fake system though. That means that somebody like a queen or something been, or some royal somewhere has been gone for a long time, having like a tight knit group operating this and letting one of them pretend like they're that person, other than the person that they was told was going to have to step up to the plate. Could you imagine the screen somebody would be doing that? We really at the point already in the Bible where nobody's dying. We don't know if that it's just said, oh, God is going to wipe away the tears. Nobody's going to be crying. Nobody's going to be dying. We don't know if that's one day, 1 month where people ain't going to die. We don't know if it's the rest of our life on earth. We don't know what this is. So we could be already at the point where that's the case. And these people are trying to kill you. They're trying to hurt you real bad or something like this here. All right? They're trying to hurt you real bad before you could feel safe. And a lot of people don't work well in that kind of condition. All right. Some people don't work well in those conditions. That's why you're not getting the outcome. And these people that think they know something, that's who is well aware of this type of abuse, this psychological abuse that's happening at a higher level here. So this could be a child here, or this could be you or somebody saying, I'm moving on and I'm going forward. And somebody could have tried to knock all your knowledge out, your lights out, anything that you thought, you like, oh, wow, I'm about to explore or something. And I'm moving on and letting go. And, something, I still love you. I want to be free. And somebody could have killed somebody. Somebody could have been 10 years old. The arrow in his tongue. Somebody could have did something to you when you was little or something like this. I'm just trying to come. Also, a sex addiction here. Like somebody could have also been hanging around you for 10 years. They thought from what they saw in the background that you had a sex addiction. You could have been under MK Ultra. You could have been under a Mommy Watcher spell. But somebody tried to act like you had a sex addiction and you don't. All right? Or this person is moving on because they have an addiction. They got to be doing the next thing. Somebody can't slow down, but they're also not stepping up. Okay, this is like that boy that was like, yeah, I did talk to her after school yesterday. You talk to Sasha? You been all doing like this and act stupid everything. Just talk to the girl. I did. But he lying. He just want to keep on hitting her, hurting her feelings, getting other classmates to beat the person up. They just never said nothing. This is somebody that's acting like they like macking something down. Okay? And then they get the name tattooed and get a shirt with a t-shirt with Sasha's face on it and everything, act like they dating, and this person still ain't even talked to the person. This could be somebody that this bitch is dead and buried in a field somewhere, and he acting like, yeah, she just on vacation or she moved or whatever, and this person is doing this. Or somebody also could have did something to somebody and now they are a woman, or somebody could have got rid of a woman in a certain area so they could come back as a woman and try to get the same attention that woman got. Like these got to be dudes that's around other dudes and jealous of the energy that a dude is giving to a woman, and be like, oh, I wonder, oh, I see how he care about her. Maybe I want to be a woman. Like, I don't know what makes somebody wanting to do this, but somebody's doing that, and they're trying to ruin your life at the same time, because you are. Or this could be amongst, I was hearing like, even if somebody was a transgender, like you did it better. Like people really thought you was a woman or something like this. Maybe you even thought you was a woman. I don't know. And people like, man, so they wanted to kind of make you look rough, and you still coming off as a caring so this could even be a lie. Somebody believed a lie about you in the back in the day or something here. Yeah, justice is going to be served. Because I'm telling you, with the gay rights and all this LGBTQ and them, there had to be a prophecy about somebody that was going to be coming, that was going to be different. And so these people, everybody wanted to sign up to be something different, hoping that that's what Jesus was going to be when they came back. Like, I don't know. It's like something weird like this. Okay. So more of these court cases where I can't even take them seriously, because I know that these are men that just stole these children, and they're telling the whole story, one-sided story about the mother, so that they can go off with these children into the dark and build other empires around these children and treat them badly and rob them. It's pedophilia. It's the other version of pedophilia that nobody talks about. The fact that God ain't got his kids broke on this earth. Some of us is born with trust funds and things like this, but we got crooked people like us around us. Okay, in the sense it says Israelites here. So Israelites are not Israel. Israel's Israel. Israelites are Israelites. Jews are Jews. Jewish people are Jewish people. It's not the same to me. These are just basically giving you categories right there. Just like a woman is born a woman, you born some kind of way. When you come out your mother's womb, that's what you are. You could try to trick me and put it on the paper or something else. It's not going to change. What is wrong? Just put what the thing is. Put what the thing. Make up another race for these people and put it on. I know this ain't what we doing. I know this ain't what this war is about. People, if you was born a girl, you should be still staying a girl all your life, because you don't even understand. This is terrorism, and this is also identity fraud and thefting. This is what they were going to use to confuse a lot of people coming back into your lives, and they don't look the same, and you let them back in or something, and these people, they're hiding themselves. They're especially hiding themselves from the sun. Could be something you don't even remember happened. Mm. So when Jesus say that thing about like, where y'all three or more talking in my name, that could be true. It's a different frequency that something is, because no, guys don't like gossip. Not sitting there wanting to have to listen to that shit all day. Like, let's crack the case or something, or move on or whatever. So 5 Pentacles, was in reverse, like I could smell a liar and a manipulator and a mentally ill person that's trying to. A lot of these men went from good women to how to move in a situation. They knew how to do this process. They knew how to swip these kids around and have them go to court and bring the child with a bruise on there and say, yeah, this is the child, or the police find a dead baby in the gutter that they ripped out of your womb, or they had you in a camp and had you push out this baby, and then they got money off the snuff film, they got money off of all this other shit. The dead baby is found, they check the DNA, your DNA is already in the server. Oh, that matches such and such. Don't even tell you because they know about the sex ring that's doing this, and then they just go ahead and put it down on paper that you was in jail for this and you didn't even never know about it. These are extreme fucking liars, sick people. All right. And I'm hearing that there was honest men or righteous men that were running something at some point in time or somewhat, and they did have murderers and shit like this at their feet. These murderers that we've been hearing about on TV, they don't really be going to jail all the time. They just go underneath some kind of thing and serve. Okay, is what I'm hearing. And so, you know, but to let it get to the point where the good guys are gone and now only the serial killers that are addicted to killing are at the top, that's a problem. And that's not going to be happening here. And I know people like, oh, well, we protected you or something. Well, that's not a serial killer, is it? That was your job. Somebody know you a killer and you ain't got no problem. They hired you to protect somebody, and you protected that person. But we talk about people that is just people, lumps of people, and just doing whatever. Okay? Because what? If you got a kingdom, you're going to need killers. You're going to need all kind of shit on your motherfucking team. Probably. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't just going around here kissing little babies and grown-ups all on their face and on their lips and cheeks and stuff like this and getting the job done.
Hey, Mom.
Huh? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just finish this one part right here. So again, wait a minute. Just watch out. This also could be a baby here. Okay? These could be babies. People are around men or women, or they're in cults and they're doing this stuff to babies here. Okay? They're like sucking the soul right out of these babies. Okay? They cannot speak. They must be carried about. This is another thing here. In a cucumber. Okay, now this is also kids that not speaking yet. We having a lot of children that's getting like 4 years old and stuff. They can't even speak yet. All right? They must be carried about. The folly of idolatry. So somebody could have took your man or the spirit of your man, but there's something about idolatry here. Idol worship. It's also people that's rebirthing like celebrities or something like this. It's something weird way. They cannot walk. Fear them not. They can do no harm. These could also be with the 5 children. This is some ritual that they're doing on babies here. Um, could be like killing the mothers and then giving them to lookalikes. And these people don't have souls or something, but they're also good at making you feel like you don't have a soul, or you're not a good parent, or you're not something like this. All right. Neither is it their power to do good. No one is like you, O Lord. Great are you. Great is your name. Who would not fear you, King of the nations? For it is your due. Okay. So we could be talking about babies here. We got a hitman in the reverse. This could be the truth. Somebody could have ran up on somebody. All right. And somebody couldn't do something or something like this. It's also be a hidden man. Somebody could be trying to do a spell on you too. Okay, this I tell you something about the sexual organs, about fragrance or death or something like with the like yoni work. All right. You could have helped somebody not penetrate something by forgetting to take a shower one night or something. It's like, ew, I don't want to touch that nasty thing or something like this. Somebody could have been trying to come in. I'm seeing that one card with the girls are holding open somebody's, you know what, and then this entity is trying to come in. You know, this could be this Blaine energy for this cousin Tiffany. That's not mine. That's Tiffany's baby daddy. Okay, it's not my baby daddy. These girls try to. These girls try to. My cousins and family try to put all their horrible stuff in my chip and put all their men in my chip and make me stay in an earthly level, and then bring to life these men, because honestly I was not running after my friends and family and sleeping with their boyfriends. They could have been doing it to mine because there could have been some game, but I was not doing it to them. So there's a victory here. There is a star that's falling here, along with this Queen of Wands energy here. This could be this lotto energy. Somebody could be talking about somebody is a brokey and they about to be broke again. Okay, back to the dust. Okay. We got Six of Cups energy. Wait, we don't got that yet.